bringing you the flavor of the Midlands. Live from Columbia, this is Soda City Live.
Soda City Live, your home is to be your safe haven. Well, sometimes you can take some pretty hard falls in your safe place. This is Fall Prevention Awareness Week, an opportunity to assess your risk of falling and to take proactive steps to keep yourself safe.
Erin Jeffords is an assistant professor of occupational therapy at Lenoir-Rhyne University. Did I say that correctly?
Lenoir-Rhyne.
Lenoir. I tried to make it so French. And we want to go over some of the things, the do's and don'ts in your home.
Okay.
Number one area where people fall, Erin, is what?
The bathroom. Number one occurrence of falls is, falls are most common in the home,
yes,
and in the home in the bathroom.
Interesting.
So you are correct. Yes.
So there are some things that we can do to alleviate, and let's go through your demonstration
Absolutely.
here of what all of our viewers can implement within their bathroom to make it safer.
Absolutely, and thank you, Dondi.
Yeah.
So grab bars are a really easy, low-cost modification to use to prevent falls. So here is an example of what I would call an unsafe grab bar. These are grab bars with suction cups, and I do see these pretty frequently in homes. And what I recommend instead of this is a grab bar that is installed by a licensed professional.
And the reason these are not good, Erin, is what?
Because unfortunately, how they are installed, they really will come away from the wall.
And you
they
can
will
kind of
lead-
tell,
yeah.
And they're so light that if you're really having to hold on to something sturdy,
Absolutely.
okay, so this would be much better.
That would be
to have
much better. These actually create more harm than good. So that was
Interesting.
what we want to avoid. So
Okay.
here would be a safer alternative.
Okay.
And again, so we're thinking already about the showering area. These are a common example of bath mats that are used in the tub and the shower. And unfortunately, over time, they get water trapped underneath them. They get kind of a slippery residue. And so
Slimy.
again, slimy,
Yeah.
yes, residue. And so here's another example of something that in theory would prevent falls, but actually leads to more falls.
Interesting.
So instead of these bath mats, I recommend this traction tread, and here's some example of some pre-cut strips that you put down in the shower, on the shower
Interesting.
floor. So these actually give that support,
Right.
prevent falls, but they don't get that slimy residue. And they're very easy to find, very low cost. You can do it on your own, and you don't need a professional to do these.
Okay, so that's very helpful for just the individual strips.
Individual strips.
Where your foot would step on that.
Absolutely.
Okay, I like that. And then you don't have to
So-
worry about cleaning those when they get gross.
Yes, like get rid of these.
Okay, good information. What do we have here?
Here, and night lights. So a light that illuminates the space when you walk into the bathroom. So lighting is I think one of the most important strategies to prevent falls. And you want to make sure that it's a light sensor or motion censored light, so it comes on automatically, something that someone doesn't have to turn on when they go into the bathroom.
Yes, so as soon as they feel the light senses your movement into the restroom. Okay,
And
good.
making sure that this light actually puts out a lot of light. So making sure it's not just using the light, but it's the type of light bulb or lighting device that you're using, that it actually illuminates the space.
Okay, Erin, excellent. And then what do we have here?
All right, and then bath rugs.
Yes.
So outside of the shower or tub, this is what I typically see, is a bath rug without any support. So a bath rug that if you step on it, it moves under your foot. So I want people to take all of the bath mats, I should say, bath rugs, whatever you want to call it, in their bathroom, and use a safer alternative, which would be one that does have a non-skid back. So it stays on the ground, it does not slide under your foot, and remove all of the other rugs that are more for decor.
Looks.
Yes.
Right. I was going to say, so really what we need to be looking at is not just something we like on the outside, but more important is what's underneath. And you can see where this is something that would
see
slip.
the difference.
This is going to grip.
Absolutely. And yellow is the color of fall prevention, so I love the bright yellow
Oh, good.
rug. So
Good.
it's kind of something that someone sees when
Yes.
they're stepping outside
Excellent.
versus something that may blend into the floor.
Excellent. Let's look at our last
Yes.
example that you have. Another use this, not that.
Yes, instead of these
Mm-hmm.
small shower benches that unfortunately I do see a lot of, they provide no support because there's no back, there's no armrest. I recommend something that is sturdy,
Mm-hmm. More like
that
this.
has exactly a back and an armrest, and that it can be in substitution of a built-in seat that are unfortunately sometimes too low. So instead of this purchase that.
Excellent. Erin, this is such valuable information. And you, again, you're an occupational,
therapist
at
Lenoir Rhine University.
You like how I made it so
know.
Frenchy sounding.
And we
Lenoir.
are here in Columbia. We have
Yes.
our own campus on North Main Street, close to Columbia College and across from the Lutheran Seminary, which is part of Lenoir Rhine.
Yes.
So yes, if you have any questions about home safety, an occupational therapist is a great person to do a home safety evaluation, and also an aging in place specialist. And I will give Dondi the information for some local
Absolutely.
companies.
Good.